Imagine your life as an overflowing inbox, constantly filling up with more and more demands. Emails, messages, and requests flood in relentlessly, each one adding to the chaos. Each one demands your immediate attention, pulling you in different directions. You frantically try to answer them all, to please everyone, to meet every expectation, but the deluge never stops, and the pressure keeps mounting. You're drowning in a sea of yes, feeling overwhelmed and depleted, unable to catch your breath. This is the reality for many of us, a constant struggle to keep up. We feel obligated to say yes to every request, every invitation, every opportunity that comes our way. We fear disappointing others or missing out on important opportunities. But in this constant state of reactivity, we sacrifice our own well-being and priorities, losing sight of what truly matters. The truth is, we cannot do it all, no matter how hard we try. We cannot be everything to everyone. Something has to give, and we need to recognize that. And that something starts with the power of no. Embracing this word can change everything. Saying no is not selfish, it's self-preservation, a necessary act of self-care. It's about setting healthy boundaries to protect your time, energy, and sanity, ensuring you can focus on what truly matters. It's about making conscious choices about what truly matters and prioritizing your own well-being. We live in a culture that often glorifies busyness and constant activity. Saying yes is seen as a badge of honor, a sign of productivity and success, a way to prove our worth. We are conditioned to believe that our worth is measured by how much we do for others, how often we can be of service. This societal pressure can be immense, weighing heavily on our shoulders. We fear judgment, rejection, or appearing unhelpful if we decline requests, leading to anxiety. We worry about damaging relationships or missing out on potential opportunities, creating a constant state of worry. However, constantly succumbing to this pressure comes at a cost, both mentally and physically. Saying yes when we really want to say no leads to resentment, stress, and burnout, affecting our well-being. It leaves us feeling depleted and unfulfilled, unable to enjoy our lives fully. By learning to say no more often, we break free from this cycle of people-pleasing and regain control. We reclaim our time and energy, allowing ourselves to focus on what truly matters, leading to a more fulfilling life. Time is our most valuable resource. It is finite and irreplaceable. Yet we often give it away freely without considering the long-term consequences. Every yes to something we don't truly value is a no to something else that might be more important. It's a trade-off we make, often unconsciously, until we find ourselves overwhelmed and unfulfilled. Saying no is about reclaiming our time and using it intentionally. It's about setting priorities and making conscious choices about how we spend our days. It's about creating space for the things that truly matter: our health, our relationships, our passions, and our personal growth. Many people equate busyness with productivity. But true productivity is not about doing more. It's about doing the right things well. And that requires focus, clarity, and boundaries. When we say yes to everything, our attention becomes fragmented. We are pulled in multiple directions, unable to give our best to any one task. This leads to decreased efficiency, errors, and ultimately less accomplished. Setting boundaries allows us to create a focused and organized workflow. By saying no to distractions and low-priority tasks, we free up time and mental energy for what truly matters. Section 5. The art of saying no. Saying no can be challenging, especially at first. It requires practice, courage, and a shift in mindset. But with the right approach, it can become a powerful tool for creating a more fulfilling life. The key is to be clear, concise, and respectful in your communication. Start by acknowledging the request and expressing appreciation for being considered. Then, politely decline, providing a brief and honest explanation if appropriate. Remember, you don't owe anyone an elaborate excuse. A simple "I appreciate you thinking of me, but I won't be able to make it," or "I'm fully committed right now, but I wish you all the best," can suffice. Section 6. Mastering polite refusals. There are several strategies you can employ to make saying no feel more comfortable and effective. It's important to be both respectful and clear in your communication. One approach is to offer alternatives. This shows that you are considerate and still willing to help in some capacity. If you're unable to accommodate a request, suggest someone else who might be a good fit, or offer a different way you can contribute. This can help maintain a positive relationship. Another technique is to align your response with your priorities. This helps others understand your current commitments. For example, you could say, "I'm currently focusing on your priority, so I'm limiting my commitments in other areas." This makes your refusal more understandable. Remember, it's okay to take time to consider a request before responding. This shows that you are thoughtful and considerate. Instead of immediately saying yes, say, "Let me check my schedule and get back to you." This gives you a moment to think. This gives you time to assess your availability and priorities before committing. It ensures that you make the best decision for yourself and others involved. Section 7. The freedom of boundaries. Setting boundaries is not about shutting people out, it's about creating healthy and sustainable relationships. When we are clear about our limits, we can show up more fully for the commitments we do make. By saying no to what doesn't serve us, we create space for what truly matters, our passions, our relationships, and our well-being. This leads to greater happiness, fulfillment, and a sense of control over our lives. Boundaries allow us to prioritize self-care, reduce stress, and prevent burnout. They empower us to make choices that align with our values and goals. Section 8. Time for what matters. Imagine having more time and energy for the things you love. Time to pursue your passions, nurture your relationships, or simply relax and recharge. This is the power of setting boundaries. When we stop overcommitting and start prioritizing, we create space in our lives for what truly matters. We can rediscover hobbies, spend quality time with loved ones, or simply enjoy moments of quiet reflection. By reclaiming our time, we invest in our well-being and create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Section 9. Embrace the power of no. Saying no is not selfish, it's an act of self-respect. It's about honoring your time, energy, and priorities. It's about creating a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. Start small. Practice saying no to low-stakes requests and gradually work your way up. You'll be surprised by how empowering it feels to set boundaries and prioritize your well-being. Remember, you deserve to live a life that is both productive and fulfilling. Embrace the power of no and start creating the life you want today.